Good morning, all. This is Craig M. Rosenblum. It's a week from Father's Day, and as usual, it always strikes me how important our parents are to us, both mother and fathers. And I want to dedicate this video to my parents, Shirley and Freeman. My parents were very important to me in my life because they had to face a huge struggle, not only in dealing with the fact that their firstborn son at age 5 was not growing tall at all. Like all other babies, they were growing taller, bigger. I was not. I was shorter than babies. So at age 5, that's when I started to go to the University of Minnesota and start to evaluate, okay, why is this kid not growing? Because a lot of medical knowledge did not exist as much now as compared to back then. So many doctors doing so many psychological tests, intelligence tests, biological tests, chemical tests. I can barely remember a few. They were told I was going to be retarded, I would never have kids. Just a bunch of really horribly negative stuff. 99% of that is inaccurate. Some is, some isn't, and some I have yet to discover. But what's important is how they dealt with it. It took a lot of strength to have to endure me as a child. I was a very, very kind, naive, innocent child. I didn't notice at first that how different I was than other people. I thought I was just another kid. But then it started people making fun of me, or picking on me, or bullying me. Yet they stood by me. Perhaps they were a bit overprotective, and that has hindered me, perhaps. But no one is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. But what they did do was raise me right. They taught me the importance of discipline. They taught me the importance of doing my homework. They taught me the importance that, no matter what, be a good man. If you can't control what God gives you in terms of your body, you can control how you are to others. Sadly, a lot of lessons I did not learn until I was ready for them. And the sad part is, while my body was not maturing at the rate everybody else's was, also was not my emotions. I was not emotionally growing as well either. Becoming more and more secluded, more shy, having few friends, date. Everybody was taller than me, so that was kind of out of the question. I did have a few girlfriends before I was in junior high school, but they were just short things. But anyways, this is about my parents. All they had to do to help make me the kind of man I am today. My father, he worked hours from like 6 o'clock in the morning till late at night. He was a children's dentist, yet dedicating his life to helping other kids of any kind. Wherever he had many different offices he'd go to, but every day, at the right time, he just got up and just did his work. So damn proud of that, you man. Such dedication to doing what it takes to be a man, to be a father, to provide for their kids and family, to be a good example. Not once did he fail in any way to be an honorable man. And even to this day, he is the example that all other the dentists looked at as a man of honor, dignity, integrity. More to go on. And then my mother, what an amazing woman. She was extremely bright. Former history teacher. Then at age 40, she became a social worker. Got her own master's at age 40. Can you believe that? How many women or anybody would have that kind of courage after being an adult for a while, going back to school and getting a master's, then getting a job as a social worker? And how many people and kids she helped as a social worker for adopted kids? She gave everything to the adopted kids, and I'm damn proud of my parents. No one's perfect, but they have given so much to me. So many sacrifices. So many, that's my kid, and the other kids are laughing at him. None of our friends want to hang around him or whatnot. I have no idea what they went through, but I can only guess that they suffered quite a bit to have a handicapped child. Can you imagine that? I was dealing with my own suffering, and yet they were focused on being great parents to me. They have taught me many lessons, and that no matter what, if you give your best and try to find your own dreams, even if they're not the same as everybody else's, and just give everything you have to them. Because your dreams is what is our passion in life. I mean, I'm still working on figuring out my own career and whatnot, but whatever I want to do it with passion and dignity and honor, and just give everything I have to it. My mother is retired now. I'm just going to talk about their accomplishments. My mother is now retired, social worker, plays bridge a lot. My father is a former president of the Minnesota Board of Governors Dentistry. When there's bad guys out there doing bad stuff, he's the guy to make sure they stop it. What? I don't know, man. He's given so much of his life to me and others. I could never pay it back. Well, this is my gift to him and my mother, to honor all that they have sacrificed and given to me. My mother has 3 children. My 2 younger brothers are both doctors. My middle brother is married, has a kid, and they live in Texas, and he's a doctor of radiology, probably one of the top in the nation. What a brilliant man my brother Scott is. Then my kind, understanding, empathetic, brilliant brother Mark. He's going to be a doctor. He's a doctor of psychology, just getting his start in the field. Me, I'm just a programmer who likes to play online games. And in this day, it comes up, even if your parents are perfect, maybe you take them a little bit too for granted and forget all that they do for you. Just let them know how much you appreciate and give them and love them. And even if they're not perfect or nowhere near, then find people who are good to you, who are examples to you. Follow them. Follow the passion of love and caring for others. And maybe someday you could be a parent or advisor or guide or example to others. Live with honor and love, my friends. Live with honor and love. And happy Father's Day.